Hi, so today we're going to be looking at the budget iPad and the art you can do in it. I'm going to be taking you through apps like Procreate and Fresco and Sketches and Paper, and even showing you the different, like doing one art in the different apps and how the results can vary. Yes, I am very I'm very loyal to Procreate, but there are many apps that I've been using for more than the time that I've been using Procreate. Apps like Sketches and Paper, which I even have on my phone, which are amazing. So stick with me and join me as I take you through this how to make the most of your art in the budget iPad. So there are many apps on the budget iPad which are pro drawing. One, of course, is Sketches and Paper and Fresco and Illustrator, and of course there are several apps that you can download which are perfect. You have memo pads and stuff. Right now we're going to look at Procreate. So Procreate generally is a very intuitive drawing app. It has the function of layers. Most apps, like most semi-advanced apps, have the functionality of layers. Of course, then there's Sketches. Sketches is really good as well. However, it doesn't have things like drag and drop your colors and stuff. But apart from, like when I first got the iPad, I was using Sketches to do a lot of things. Their watercolors are amazing. Actually, all the apps have amazing elements of watercolors. But Sketches has even options of shapes and boxes and blending. Like their blending brush is amazing. So there are a lot of different things that you can do on the Sketches app. So Illustrator is amazing. Of course, everybody, like anyone who's pro level will use Illustrator. But that comes at a cost, and definitely you have to learn it and you have to figure it out. But once you do, I guess it's very good. I still don't know Illustrator that well. I'm still learning that. Similarly, Fresco also is a paid app. You get these with your Adobe account. So for example, if you're a photographer or you design books or you do publishing and you have a Adobe Complete account, then you will get Fresco with it. However, Fresco is not free and neither is Illustrator, but these apps are amazing on the iPad and really worth getting into, because Illustrator on the computer is totally different and on the iPad is totally different. So I really like how you can draw and create vectors. Like you can create vectors with a particular brush on Fresco. So if that world, Adobe world, is your world, then you should maybe look into Fresco and Illustrator. Now, if you talk about Fresco, I am completely in love with their live brushes. So their live brushes are basically brushes that move. So their watercolor brushes actually move while you're drawing, and then you have to click dry brush to make it stop moving. So it's again similar to Procreate, but a little more intuitive when it comes to your brush movement. But this is only for 2 brushes. Of course, the spreading is mostly for the watercolors, which is brilliant. I also like the way the oil textures come out much better in Fresco than they do in Procreate. I really like Paper as well. Paper is a great app. Again, amazing watercolors. Paper has a free and a pro app. You have to take like a yearly plan. Tayasui Sketches, it's a one-time payment, so that's very nice, just like Procreate. So I would say you gauge what your preferences are. All these apps come with free versions that you can try as well. So one disadvantage or advantage, you could say, with Procreate is that you have to get your brushes. So in that way, it's very nice because you can just customize your own brushes. You can create your own brushes. The brushes that you get are nice, but they're very limiting. I feel the Sketches brushes and the Paper brushes are very easy, and you don't have to really do any upgrading or anything in that, so it keeps it very simple. You do, in a pro account, you can increase the size or decrease the size of the brush, but that is not really needed also. I mean, if you draw, then you'll increase the size yourself. Fresco, you can bring in brushes, like you can bring your Photoshop brushes or your Illustrator brushes or the brushes that have been created for Adobe. However, I am pretty impressed with their native brushes that they've set. So that's very good. Procreate is great. I'm still learning it. I'm still discovering it. But what I did realize with Procreate was that I felt to get a particular tone, I needed to download those brushes. So if I wanted to have, and oh my goodness, the amount of brushes that people are creating and selling is crazy. So great sites that you can find brushes are Creative Market, Design Cuts, Etsy, and even Gumroad. Those are the sites that I go on. So you can get stuff on that. But so personally, I'm more comfortable in Procreate because it's, like I keep saying, intuitive. It knows what I want. I love the drag and drop, aspect of it. I love that. I am just getting to know layers and drawing. So this has been a really good app to kind of graduate me from paper drawing to digital drawing. So it's been quite fun. So that has been quite an interesting ride for me. Now I'm going to be showing you one picture. So this is the one I did in Procreate. So I redid this painting in different apps to show you which ones were different. Personally, I found Fresco and paper a little challenging. I liked sketches, but like the bleeding it needed to stop in Fresco. But I really enjoyed the Procreate one of that. So again, to each his own, whatever app that suits you in terms of drawing and art. This way, the budget iPad really comes in handy because it's allowing you to do high-end art, which you wouldn't have been able to do maybe on your phone because of the limited screen size or the limited functionalities. Enjoyed this overview of how to make the most of art apps in the budget iPad. Thanks for joining me. I will catch you in the next video.